All right. It's Dad versus Jaden Babineau. And it is Game 5 of this series. Oh. Okay. And it's my dad versus Jaden Babineau. It's Tampa Bay versus Florida. The Panthers look to advance here in game number 5 at home. If they do, then they'll be in round 2. Here's the second team to advance. The only other team to advance so far is Montreal. They beat Boston in 5 games. This one, Tampa Bay and Florida, game 5. Let's go. It is Tampa Bay, and it is Florida. It is BB&T Center and Sunrise. It is the Battle of Florida, and it's Game 5. A team can move on. The other one can be eliminated. It's Andrei Vasilevsky starting for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 38, 32, and 6. 2.60 goals against average, .915 save percentage, 4 shutouts. And Luongo, 404, 365, 29, 2.49 goals against average, .913 save percentage. And did it say 3 shutouts? Or did it say 30? Barkov and Stamkos. They started off here in Florida, won by Stamkos. He gives it to Stroman. Stroman gives it over to Kucherov. Tampa coming out here quick. Here's Kucherov. He's looking for somebody, and now here is Tampa. Going to have to go chase it. Here is Stroman. Stroman gives it over to Palat. Palat shoots it, and it goes into the pads of Luongo. Now picked up by Matheson. Matheson, he looks for it. He got it tipped from a Tampa player, and now power play early on for Florida. Not good for Tampa Bay. It's Andrei Palat and a tripping minor. Just a minute and 21 seconds in. Andrei Palat for tripping at 1:21. And it's Bukestad and Johnson for the face-off. First power play opportunity tonight for the Florida Panthers. Won by Bukestad to somebody. Now, Trocheck over to McCann. McCann now down low. Here is picked up by Stroman. Oh my God, I can't read names right now. Here's McCann. In front, Trocheck, a shot, and it went right into the pads of Vasilevsky. Now here's a chance for Babineau. He lost it. Here is Killorn. Killorn dumps it down. Here is Yandel. Yandel and Trocheck. Trocheck, Bukestad, Trocheck. McCann shoots it, save made, rebound, looking for Bukestad. In front of him, went off the side of the net. And now Tampa trying to clear it. They can't. Picked up by Yandel. To McCann. Power play looking hot here for Florida. Babineau back to McCann. McCann shoots it. And now what do we have? A 5-on-3. Tyler Johnson's going to go. A 5-on-3 for 13 seconds. A tripping minor again. Tyler Johnson for tripping at 3:08. And when you're facing elimination, this is not good. Barkov and Nemesnikov. Won by Florida off the tie. Here's Rabada. He's looking for Demers. Demers can't get it. Now here's a chance. Demers. Rabada. Out of the box is Palat. But the power play still on for Florida. All the way down the ice it goes. Florida has won 3 straight. They've only lost game 1. Ekblad, Barkov, and if it wasn't for that game 1, then Florida could be having a sweep here, or going for it at least. Vasilevsky covers this one up, 42 seconds to go in the power play. Barkov, and who is that, Stroman? No, Girardi, having some words. But game 1 exists, so it won't be a sweep. Even if they do finish tonight, it won't be a sweep. Barkov and Paquette tonight 0 for 1 with 1 shot for the power play for Florida. 42 seconds to go on this one. Won by Barkov. Over to Demers. Down low for Huberdeau, and he lost it. Now here's a chance for Rabada. So Demers again, a shot. Ooh, what a save by Vasilevsky. Now Barkov. Rabada. Rabada over to Demers. Walking in. Huberdeau, Barkov, and now Tampa coming the other way. 3-2-1 out of the box comes Johnson. And we're back to 5-on-5 play. Here's Ekblad. He got tripped up. There's going to be another penalty to Tampa. Wow. Ekblad to Huberdeau. Huberdeau comes in, empty net. Now the extra attacker on for Florida as Stamkos touches it up. And yet another power play for Florida. We're just over 6 minutes in, and it's been 3 power plays now for Florida. Another tripping minor. It's the third one. It's going to go to JT Brown at 6:01. Power play. 2 minutes. Paquette, Bukestad, left to Vasilevsky. One by the Panthers at the tie-up. Yandel. And this one, he chipped backwards. Here's McCann. Trocheck. Trocheck to Bukestad. Bukestad, Yandel. Dadonov. In front of Yandel, a shot saved by Vasilevsky. And he will hold on as Dadonov and... Who was that? Was that Hedman coming together? It might have been Killorn. It was Suster. I saw 7 somewhere. Paquette and Bukestad to the right of Andrei Vasilevsky. One by Paquette. And now here's Strome, he flips it all the way down the ice. Yandel. McCann. Here's Trocheck. Trocheck to Dadonov. Dadonov shoots it. Save made. Rebound. Here's Stroman. Paquette now. And all the way down the ice he goes. Yandel. Coming in. Cross center red. Now into the Tampa Bay. And Yandel with speed, the defenseman. And this one poked to Vasilevsky as Tampa back even. Now Stroman coming together with him. Stamkos, Trocheck. Right of Vasilevsky. One by Tampa off the tie-up. Here's Palat. Andre Palat had the first penalty for Tampa in this period. Shot saved by Luongo. A glove one. And it's beautiful. And Palat comes together with somebody. I can't see who it is. It is Ekblad. McKenzie and Stamkos now to the right of Luongo. A nice glove save there by Luongo just a second ago. And now Panthers win the face-off. Here's Matheson. Matheson to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Ekblad. Ekblad to McCann. McCann gives it over to Michael Haley. Haley comes in. He waits. He gives it over to Matheson. Matheson over to McCann. McCann. Around the boards. Picked up by Derek McKenzie, the captain of this Panthers team. And now here's Michael Haley again. Looking for McCann. Now here's a chance. Coburn. Stamkos. Girardi. Kucherov. Kucherov over to Nemesnikov. They got 2 centers out there. Tampa Bay, Nemesnikov, and Stamkos. And now here comes Michael Haley off that steal. And he's not going to have much of a chance here unless he gets a shot off from a real good one. Oh, he fanned on the shot twice. Here's Callahan. Stamkos. Lost it. Now here is McCann. Here he comes. He dumps it into the Tampa Bay end. Picked up by Stroman. I didn't want to say Girardi, so I had to make sure it was 6 and not 5. Point. Comes in. He's got a chance. Braden Point. And now here's Bukestad. I don't know if Tampa scored at all, or scored first at all in this series. I'd have to go back and watch. You'd have to go back and watch too. Everybody watching. Brinkley, Malgin. To Pissick. Petrovic shoots it. And deflected up high and wide. And now here is Nemesnikov. Callahan. Ooh, we got knocked down. No penalty there. And no penalty there for a slash and footer shot, and it goes wide of the net. And now here's Bukestad. Lost it to Callahan. Callahan, the former Ranger, as well as Girardi. Now Johnson, Callahan, Nemesnikov, Stroman. Edman. Rips it. Ooh, and blocked in front by his own player, Johnson. And now here's Hedman, a shot deflected by Johnson again. Or it might have been. Or that wasn't Johnson. Whoops, who was it? I didn't see. Panthers with it now. Here's Verbata. He shoots it right into the glove of Andrei Vasilevsky. It was Braden Point. Oh, that almost deflected it. Trocheck and Johnson. You got Kunitz on the wing, former Pittsburgh Penguin. Like I've said it a lot of times in this series. Here's Yano and Demers. Back to Yano off the Panthers faceoff when Demers shoots it. And Vasilevsky with the glove. 3:11 to go in the first period. And it is still scoreless here in Florida. Johnson and Trocheck. Faceoff 6-3 Florida. One by Trocheck to Yandel. Yandel to Demers. Demers lost it, and then Yandel comes in offside. And if that was on net, then Trocheck would have had a chance to make it 1-0 Florida, but offside on Yandel. Negates that from happening. Trocheck and Johnson. Schuster, Dotchin, Kunitz. Kunitz got knocked off by Demers. Now Trocheck. Trocheck, Sevior, Trocheck. Yandel. Demers shoots it. Ooh, blocked by Killorn. Now Dadonov with it as the Panthers still control. Here's Yandel. Demers. Yandel. Shot goes wide. Panthers are really buzzing here. You got to make sure. You got to hope that Tampa can stay alive here if you're a Tampa fan. Final minute now of period number 1, and a shot gets deflected up high, and it went just wide. Sevior lost it, and Demers will have to chase it. He will get it. No icing here. Demers to Dadonov. It was not going to be icing anyway at all. Here's Dotchin. Schuster to Earn, and this one, Johnson couldn't dump it down, but this one will end the first period at zeros. Goaltenders the factors, and it is 0-0 after 1. First intermission report coming up. It is goaltenders all the way, Luongo and Vasilevsky. With the saves, after save, after save, after shot, after shot, after shot. And your first intermission report coming up right now. Tampa Bay, Florida, and it's Tampa Bay and Florida. It's in Sunrise, game number 5. Scoreless after 1. Shots 9-3. Florida hits 5 apiece. Time on attack 2:53 for Florida, 1:15 for Tampa Bay. Pass percentage 88.9 for Tampa Bay, 85.5 for Florida. Penalty minutes. This is what you don't want to get in trouble with when you're facing elimination. 3 penalties for the Lightning in the first period. 6 minutes of penalty minute. 6 penalty minutes as they got lucky though. As Florida 0 for 3 with on the power play with 5:47 of power play time. Faceoffs were 7-4 Florida. Breakaways and shorthanded goals 0s. And coming up, the second period of play. Panthers still looking to get the first goal in a game they really want to win. Because if they do, they'll move on. And Tampa's trying to avoid that. They don't want to be out. Stamkos and Barkov. We're going to try to force Game 6 back in Tampa Bay. One by Barkov. To Matheson, back to Barkov. Up to Vrbata. Vrbata comes in. Ooh, we got knocked down. Vrbata digging for it. Here's Huberdeau. Huberdeau lost it. And now in front. Oh. Here comes Tampa the other way. It's Palat. A little too much on the move. Huberdeau gives it over to Ekblad. Ekblad gives it over to Vrbata. Vrbata coming in. Waits. And shoots it. It's save made. Rebound. Vasilevsky had it the whole time. There was no rebound. Stamkos and Trocheck. One by Trocheck, cleanly to Matheson, over to Ekblad. Ekblad, Matheson back looking for Sevior. Sevior shoots it and it went wide. Dadonov will have to go chase it. Dadonov, big battle, he kicks it over to Matheson. Matheson, over to Trocheck now from, who was it? Who was it? Petrovic? I don't know if that was Petrovic or not. It might have been, oh, it was Ekblad. Forget right as I say his name. Palat. Now looking for Kucherov, but Palat with it again. And now here's Ekblad. Ekblad over to Trocheck. Trocheck. Does he have a pass? Doesn't look like it. Now he does. Dadonov. Trocheck shoots, save made by Vasilevsky, and he will hold on. Face-offs 9-4 Florida. Johnson and Bukestad for this one, which is tie-up, won by Tampa. It's Kunitz. He's got Killorn. He gives it to Killorn. Killorn shoots it and is saved by Luongo. Now Kunitz. Kunitz in front, a chance. Bukestad, Brickley. Brickley comes in. It's Connor Brickley. He gives it over to Pissick and a shot save made. Rebound in front. There was goaltender interference on that one. If it had gone in, we wouldn't have counted anyway, but Pissick with it. Now here's Petrovic. Looking for somebody, and Suster comes up with it. Now he gives it over to Johnson. Tyler Johnson gives it over to Alex Killorn. Known as Killer by Lightning fans. Now Johnson from the side of the net. He's not able to put it home. And Luongo will hold on. Point and Barkov. Won by the Panthers off the tie-up. Here's Verbata. Gives it over to Yandel. Yandel playing, he's an offensive defenseman in this game. Like, really. I don't think I've ever seen him this offensive in this series. Here's Braden Point. He might have been. Mesnikov, Point, Callahan, and he lost it. Oh, here come the Panthers. At least they're trying to. Come the other way. Now Callahan with it still, and then Mesnikov. The Point. Over to Coburn, now Point. Right now Barkov to Verbata. Verbata over to Huberdeau. He's speeding across into the Tampa Bay end. Huberdeau rips it. Deflects it up high and wide. And Barkov might have gotten a piece of it. Here's Paquette. On the deflection. Paquette. Earn from Brown. He gives it back to Brown. Earn again. Hedman. Around the boards. Yandel. And now McCann. McCann gives it over to Barkov. Looks for Michael Haley in front of McCann. He wasn't able to put it home. Now here's Paquette. With 8 minutes to go in the second period. Here's Earn. Tampa buzzing now. Can they get anything from it? Here's Paquette. Brown. He's got Strawman. He gives it over to Hedman. Brown. Strawman. Hedman. Rips it. Ooh, and it hit a Florida player. Now here's Petrovic. Petrovic gives it over to McCann. McCann looks for Michael Haley. A shot and a save by Vasilevsky. And he'll hold on after he got hit by Haley. Wow, he still had it even after he got hit. Late, too. Vasilevsky's made 15 saves on 15 shots. Trocheck and Stamkos for the faceoff. Won by Trocheck. To Ekblad. Matheson. And here comes Palat. He's trying to break free, I'm assuming. And he can't. Now Palat. Off the boards. He gets it over to Dotchin. Suster shoots it. Ooh, I thought it was in, but it wasn't. Trocheck. Just broken stick in the middle of the ice. Here's Florida. Dadonov. Back for Ekblad. Gives it over to Matheson. And now Kucherov gives it over to Palat. Palat comes in. He shoots. Save made. Rebound. Comes back out to Palat. He gives it over to Johnson. Johnson rips it. Ooh, and it might have hit Kucherov in front of the net. Maybe that was Palat. It's probably Palat. Trocheck. He shot it right to Suster. This one could get ugly. It's a rivalry, so. Oh, man. Here's Killorn. No. Johnson with it. Coburn. Kunitz. Back to Coburn. Girardi. Johnson. Back to Girardi. Around the boards. It looks like it'll be picked up by Mulligan. And he gives it over to Matheson. And a broken stick in the middle of the ice breaks up that play. Killorn to Girardi. Back to Killorn. In front of chance by Kunitz. And he wasn't able to put it home. And now Florida trying to get it out. Here's a chance. Brickley. Bukestad. Ooh, and Mulligan not able to put it home. That's not Malkin, it's Mulligan. Mulligan of the Panthers, not Malkin of the Penguins. Bukestad. Penguins aren't in this fan playoffs. 8 seconds to go before we have a scoreless game through 2. Well, let's stay this way. Johnson shoots, save, rebound. Paquette wasn't, or Killorn wasn't able to get it home. And all the way down the ice it goes. It's still scoreless after 2. Killorn had a wide open net, but he wasn't able to put it home. As it's 0-0 after 2, the goaltender's still the factor. Somebody's got to score, and it's still 0-0. I've said that too much. Second intermission report coming up. Second intermission report from Florida. It's still scoreless. Shots 15-11, Florida. Hits 9-5, Tampa Bay. Time on attack, 5:30 for Florida, 4:33 for Tampa Bay. Pass percentage, 87.8 for Tampa Bay, 81.7 for Florida. Penalty minutes, 6 for the Lightning, all in the first period, as Florida went 0 for 3 with 5:47 of power play time. Faceoffs, 11-5, Florida. Breakaways and shorthanded goals at zeros. And your third period of play coming up. Third period of play, and this is where it gets to do or die for the Lightning. And if they give up the first goal, it's not going to be looking good. Barkov and Stamkos for this faceoff. One by Barkov to Matheson. Matheson gives it over to Barkov again. Barkov looking for it. It seems like every time that Florida scores first here, Tampa's able to find a way to come back at least to force overtime. Here's Kucherov to Stroman. Stroman shoots it wide, but they lost game 2. They won game 1 in regulation 5-4 after being down 2-0 and 3-1. There's a shot and it went wide. And now here is Kucherov. Stamkos in front, Palat. A shot, and Luongo covers it up. Now Matheson. Wide, now Huberdeau. Lost it. And hold up. I'll be right back. Just got a text. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere if you're watching. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if you missed it. Sorry if I missed anything. I'm not touching the screen. I don't know if there were any comments. Nope. All right, so back now. Here's Tampa Bay. Stroman to Palat. In front of chance. And now power play for Tampa Bay. Aaron Ekblad's going to go, and it's going to be for a slash. Aaron Ekblad for slashing at 3:34, and it's a chance for Tampa Bay to take the lead. Johnson and Trocheck for the faceoff. Won by Tampa Bay off the tie-up is Nemesnikov with a shot. And Luongo will hold on. Maybe Nemesnikov isn't the center like I thought. Johnson, McKenzie, left of Luongo. What about Johnson cleanly to Dodson? Dodson gives it over to Killorn. Killorn over to Callahan. Over to Johnson, back to Callahan. And for a shot. And tipped in front. Might have been Nemesnikov getting a piece. And this one comes all the way back into the Tampa Bay end. Dodson. Johnson. Nemesnikov. And now Johnson comes in offside. 1:04 to go in the power play. Power play for 1:04. Kucherov has had plenty of time on ice. And now is it set up there and it went away too quick. Now here's Pysyk. Pysyk, and this one goes all the way down. Callahan. Killorn. Johnson. Killorn. Johnson looking for Killorn again. Johnson with a shot, and it's saved by Luongo. .14:40 to go in the third period, and it's still scoreless. And Tampa on a power play. Kucherov 15:56 time on ice. No shots in a 0 +-. Okay, finally got it that time. Trocheck and Stamkos, won by the Panthers off the tie-up, and they clear it down. And out of the box comes Ekblad. Here's Callahan to Stamkos. Stamkos over to Palat. Palat gives it over. Now Dotchin looks now in front. Stamkos with a shot. And it went wide. Barkov. Around the boards to Malgin. Malgin to Palat. Palat. And they lost it to the Panthers. There's Malgin. Rabada. Barkov shoots it wide. Point. Stamkos. Stamkos being battled. And he can't get anything. Oh, there's a shot. They score. It's Braden Point. And it's 1-0. Tampa Bay with 12:03 to go in the third. Stamkos and Callahan will get the assist. 7:57 the time of the goal. It's Braden Point. He whacks it out of midair and gives Tampa the lead. That's the turning point in the game. Unless Florida gets another one. Or gets one. Points first of the night from Stamkos and Callahan, Paquette, and Barkov for the faceoff, which is won by Paquette. Dotchin to Paquette to Brown. Brown. And all the way down the ice it goes. Here's Barkov. Barkov. Lost it. Petrovic. Pysyk. Back to Petrovic. In front Barkov. Shoots it. And he missed it. Now here's Suster. Suster. Brown. And now here's Paquette. Brown. Paquette. Coburn. Suster. Shoots it and it goes up high and wide. Now Paquette, a chance. Barkov. Here's Barkov. Pysyk. Barkov in front of shot and a save made. Rebound Barkov looking for it again. Not there was Dadonov. And now Paquette coming the other way. At least he tried to. Here comes Florida the other way. Barkov onside with Dadonov. Dadonov gives it over. A chance by Sevior. And he was robbed by Andrei Vasilevsky. So checking Johnson. Hold up. Second time I've had to pause it.
Dirty laundry goes in here when it gets cool. You have to do laundry.
Okay. That pause didn't last as long as the first one. So we're checking Johnson. One by Johnson. He gives it over now Killorn. Killorn over Johnson to Kunitz. Back to Johnson. Strawman. And now here comes Florida the other way. Florida kind of quiet in this game. Bukestad. Tampa. Well, Florida kind of quiet since the first period. Kunitz. Ever since, it's been pretty much Tampa. Edmund with a shot and it went wide. Or actually got blocked. Probably by Babineau. Here's Killorn. Little spinner him a chance and picked up by Luongo. 5:29 to go in the third, and it's still 1-0 Tampa Bay. Bukestad in point. One by Bukestad to Matheson. To Ekblad. Morgan. Brickley. And a shot saved by Vasilevsky. And he'll hold on. Andre Vasilevsky taking a look at him tonight. Whew. Making the glove stays. McKenzie in point to the right of Vasilevsky. One by the Lightning off the dive. Here's Coburn. Coburn to Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov over to Callahan. Callahan waits. He doesn't have a pass. He's trying to keep all the Panthers off of him. And now he can't. Now he gets him off. Now Coburn. Girardi. Coburn. Girardi. Coburn. Nemesnikov. And taken by the Panthers. Here comes McCann. McCann. Gives it over to Demers. Demers shoots it. Blocked by Nemesnikov. And the other way, Tampa at least tried to go. Yandel. Now, McKenzie. Got it from McCann. Or somebody else. Point. Ooh. Big hit there. And out of the zone it goes. Across center red is Coburn. The wrong way. Here's Kucherov. Coming in. He shoots and it went up high and wide. It looked like he was trying to pick the corner. Now Kucherov, a backhand opportunity. Pad saved by Luongo. Final minute now of regulation. Here's Huberdeau to Verbata. Are the Panthers going to have to play a game 6? Kucherov. Ooh, he got knocked down. If the Panthers have to play game 6, then every series will have to play game 6, except for the one that's already over. Barkov. Out of the net goes Luongo. A shot, save. Rebound comes out from Tampa to play it. Now Huberdeau trying to find it. Killorn with it, though. 28 seconds to go in regulation. Petrovic. Now Strawman. He's got Palat. Palat. He's got a wide open net. But can he get it? Is the problem. There's the question. Yes, he can. It's 2-0 Tampa. Andre Palat. 19 seconds to go in the third. This one's going back to Tampa. They still got time to get another one if they pull the goaltender again. Andre Palat gets credit for the goal. A perfect shot. No, he was going to miss that one. Right in the center point. Bukestad to Stamkos to face off. Palat's first from Strawman on the empty net. And Stamkos wins the face off to Strawman. To Hedman. To Stamkos. Kucherov in front now. A shot save. And a penalty again to Tampa. It won't matter now. 9.6 to go in the third. Florida's got no way of coming back. But it is the 4th penalty of the night. And it goes to Stamkos. 4th penalty for Tampa on the night. Hooking the call. Bukestad and Johnson for the faceoff. Empty net again for Tampa or for Florida. Because they are on the power play, so they got 5-on-5. Ekblad, Demers, Ekblad, chance. And this one is over with a 2-0 victory for the Lightning, and it's going back to Tampa Bay for Game 6. And the Panthers still lead the series 3-2. Andre Vasilevsky gets the shutout, and I believe it's the first shutout of the series. The only goals came in the third, and they were both for Tampa. Two 2-0 your final. Braden Point and Andre Palat are your reasons. This one's going back to Tampa, and I think those were the first two to get penalties in the first. At least I know Palat was. I can't remember what Point was. And so 2-0 the final. Shots 20-19 Florida. Hits 15-13 Tampa Bay. Time on attack 7:37 for Tampa, 7:21 for Florida. Pass percentage 85.9 for Tampa Bay, 83.6 for Florida. Penalty minutes 8 for the Lightning, 2 for the Panthers. Power plays Tampa 0-1 with 2 minutes power play time. Florida 0-4, 5:56 of power play time. Faceoffs 15-12 Florida. Breakaways and short-handed goals were at zeros. And your 3 stars tonight. Third star Roberto Luongo from the Panthers, 1.01 goals against average, 17 saves on 18 shots that he faced. And .944 save percentage. Andre Palat, your second star from Tampa Bay. A goal, no assist, 1 point, and 3 hits. And your first star, Andrei Vasilevsky, with a 0.0 goals against average, 20 saves on 20 shots, and a 1.0 save percentage. That's the end of the Eastern Game 5s, since this one was the last one anyway. And tomorrow, Game 6 of the Western Conference. See you then.